So I'm working with Headstart Kernow to have a look at how we can do some further work from some videos that young people made relating to mental health and well-being, and the videos are fantastic, and I'd really like to help them reach further across Cornwall and also nationally as well. Young people are telling us that they want to feel heard, they want their voices heard, they want people to stop and listen to them. They also want people to realise that mental health is something that affects all of us, and that it affects boys as well as girls, that it doesn't not affect you if you're a cool kid. And the other thing they've been asking for a lot is really practical ideas about things they can do to support themselves. And the other thing they want to do is where they've had really good support. So we spoke with young people yesterday in Newquay who'd accessed some support via a centre called The Wave, and they'd learnt some really good stuff from the staff supporting them there, and they wanted to be able to kind of reach out and share that with other young people and say, this worked for me, it might work for you too. I've got a history of mental health issues myself, so most notably I guess sort of battles with anorexia both in childhood and more recently in adulthood as well. And yeah, it's absolutely inspired what I've done, partly where maybe things could have been done differently in the past, and I was really aware, particularly growing up, that the teachers in my school did the very best they could, but they maybe just didn't have the right information and didn't know how best to support. Government are really sitting up and listening, and they're beginning to take some of the right steps towards putting a bit more funding and a bit more impetus in this kind of area. But also I think we're getting a lot better at hearing children and young people's voices, and that was one of the reasons why I was really keen to come down to Cornwall, actually, because some of the youth engagement work that is happening down here is really innovative, and we're genuinely hearing what the young people want rather than it happening in a bit of a tokenistic way, which often happens.